Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome.
They said, Kabiesi, that's the Ooni of Ife, they said Kabiesi breaks down in tears, rushes to Queen Naomi after church attack. That Kabiesi is so upset. Like the man is so upset that they said that very morning when he came back straight to the ancient sword. They said Kabiesi had, finished very late. He had a lot of guests, okay, who came to visit, okay. He had attended a popular Yoruba media personnel's birthday earlier, and he graced that occasion. The man was so happy. Earlier in the week, the man was so happy. And so the man came to the palace with some people to come and say thank you to the great king of our Yoruba great king that is as humble as any king can ever be. So when he came, they stayed back, they were talking politics and everything, and that took him right into the night. And they say when Queen Naomi was preparing to go for this event, Naomi had already told Kabiesi that she was going, that her phone might be switched off, and Kabiesi said, okay, they should go. Then when Kabiesi was with these people into the night, around they said Kabiesi retired, as in the people left, and Kabiesi finished with some small things and retired back to his chamber to go and sleep. And this was around 12, that is midnight, okay. Around 12:30, calls started coming through. They said he doesn't pick calls. If a call is coming from Queen Naomi's mother, he picks. If a call is coming from Simi, he picks. If a call is coming from Naomi, he picks. But he does not pick calls coming from Naomi's brother, Gbenro. He doesn't pick. Now, that is understandable. I think that he has not really, like Gbenro and him, I think they need to, like Gbenro needs to do a lot of work too with Kabiesi, because Kabiesi feels like there were things that happened that Gbenro still owe Kabiesi some kind of explanation, okay? So they say up until now, Gbenro picks calls, Kabiesi doesn't pick. Remember when Naomi was arrested and was detained in Ibadan, Gbenro made too many attempts to call Kabiesi. Kabiesi would not pick. But if Mommy Naomi calls, he picks. If Simi calls, he picks. And they say when the father calls, sometimes he picks, sometimes he doesn't. But Simi, he's always picking. You know why? Because Simi is like Naomi's shadow. They are very close. So they said it was then he now started seeing Naomi's mother's call, Simi's call. He woke up and, he picked. And when he picked, he heard what was going on, how these invaders came, and they said Kabiesi was just shouting, where's Naomi? Where's Naomi? Where's Naomi? Stop the stories. Where is she? Where is she? Is she fine? Is she safe? And all of that. They said they haven't even seen her. So at that point, Kabiesi got worried whether, they saw her coming in. They now started calling Naomi's driver, okay, her personal driver. It was her personal driver who told Kabiesi that Naomi had not left home, that Naomi is still home. And they asked why everybody's been trying to call the driver and the driver was not picking. He said he dozed up, he slept, okay. Now, inside her Akure mansion, she's very safe there by the grace of God, because the security has been beefed up. That was when Kabiesi now told them to, be on alert, see what is going on in church and all of that. Now, they say Kabiesi now rang the bell. His team, everybody woke up that night. The security and everything. Kabiesi was headed towards Akure that night. they started talking. Kabiesi should not go. 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 Kabiesi had to wait because it was very, very late at night to go. They said Kabiesi could not sleep. Kabiesi could not sleep. Then the driver had to go and knock on the door. Olori Naomi, I had to put on her phone. All those things that have been happening, Naomi did not know. She was inside the house and she was not even preparing to go to church. Are you seeing the Spirit of God? She was in that house when Naomi, they said initially Naomi had dressed up everything to go to church, but the driver was surprised that Olori Naomi had not called. Like the driver was outside downstairs in the boys' quarters until he dozed off. Naomi had not called. It was when they now started, raising alarm, Kabiesi calling and everybody. That was when they even knew from Naomi's house that there was a problem in church. Then when Naomi's driver and security, they went to go and knock the main door because there was nobody there. It was only Naomi, Tade, Simi was in church, the mother was in church, Benro was in church, and the other ones, they were all in church waiting for Naomi to finish and come. Okay? They have a small nanny now that is taking care of Tade. These were the three people that were at home. Naomi, Tade Nikawo, and that nanny. They were the ones at home. So when they went, they knocked. Nami was the one who came downstairs by herself to come and open the major door. And when she opened, they now said people have been trying to reach her from the mother, from the king, from everyone. They were just trying all over to reach Naomi. So Naomi should go and put on her phones. Naomi went and put on her phones. When she put on her phones, that was when she heard everything that was happening. And then Kabiesi was asking Naomi that, why did you not go? Like, why didn't you go to church? What happened? While others were in church praying, waiting for Naomi to come, God had already shown Naomi that there was danger. This is what the Lord does for his own children. He will deliver you. He says he will go through, that fire. He will go through it with you. He will be there. I will never, ever leave nor forsake you. This is the assurance we all have as children of God, that he would always be there for us. Now the question is, all of these things, when Kabiesi started calling Naomi, and Naomi's mother was calling everybody, this whole drama was around 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. that all these things were happening. Driver had already dozed off. The securities were there. Driver, they've not called driver to come and they said, in fact, the driver said at some point he was in the car and the car was idling for a very long time. And he was there for so long and he saw that Naomi was not forthcoming. And then the security, Naomi used to go about with 2 bodyguards. They were still there. Naomi had not called on them. And so he now had to go back to the boys' quarter where he dozed off. Now the question is, what happened? How come by 3 o'clock, Naomi was not even preparing to go to church? What happened? Because God has shown her, God showed her that, look, you don't have to go anywhere. There is danger out there. And I don't want you to fall prey to these evil people. This is what went on. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.